to be kept at bay unless Madfrog magic boxes them, which it looks like he's going to, putting them right over the Thor, and the Zerglings are trying to come in for the surround, and it looks like, oh, they're just in range of the turret. This could be pretty iffy, and it looks like Madfrog's going to yield, and he's going to back out, especially with all the SCVs on the Thor. It's probably the right play here. What he should definitely do, that was definitely still a very good attack, because he did put his opponent on the defensive, and it's going to allow this third expansion to get up and be able to function quite well. Taking a look at income really quick, Sarens is really behind in the Harvesters. Obviously he'll be able to keep up because of mules, but should he want or need to use a scan, that could come back to bite him. And especially once his third hatchery gets up, he's just going to be even more in the deficit. And it looks like Madfrog's even throwing down more extractors here, so he's going to absolutely be going very gas heavy. It looks like he's going to be very heavily invested in this Mutaling build. Air attack level 1 on the way, so we'll have looks like we'll have 0-1 mutas here in just a few seconds. I wonder if his Zerglings have any upgrades. If I can find any, I'll check it out, but whatever. Still, the auxiliary hatcheries are going pretty well. And I always like to watch it from the Zerg side, because I feel like the Zerg are at a pretty big disadvantage. And I like to see what they do and how they try to counter things, but this is actually pretty interesting. I mean, Sarens is just going pretty much hard counter to the two things that he's going to be making. He's gonna have his Hellions for the Zerglings, and he's gonna have Thors for the Mutas. It doesn't seem like he's gonna have any ground army whatsoever. I mean, granted, he did get rid of that barracks pretty early on, but he could use the barracks. He could have used the Marines and the Marauders just for cleanup duty and extra support. Looks like Madfrog's actually going to throw down a fourth base and gets this creep highway going. He'll have these all connected. He'll be in very good spot. A scan going down, going to catch all these mutas and just see pretty much exactly what's going on. And looks like Sarens is going to move in here into the third expansion. Seeing a couple spine crawlers, going to wait for his Thors to catch up, and he should move in here and do some pretty good damage. He should be able to take this out relatively easily. It looks like he's going to poke in here with his Thors. First spine crawler going down, and is Madfrog going to react to this is the question right now. Yes, he is. He's going to be sending in all of his mutas. We're going to have a very big engagement here. Looks like the Zerglings are getting absolutely roasted by the Blue Flame Hellions, and this could be very bad news for Madfrog. The magic box is working out quite well as his Mutalisks are still staying alive pretty well, but all of his ground forces are completely decimated right now. All he has are these spine crawlers doing any damage to the ground. The Mutalisks are still cleaning up the Thors quite easily, and all the Thors are down. SCVs are all gone. All he has to do is clean up these Hellions, and he's going to take this battle quite easily. But how many kills are the Hellions going to get before they do get taken out? It doesn't look like very many, and it looks like that was a pretty favorable exchange for Madfrog. He did wipe out pretty much his entire army, but at what cost? It seemed like only a few drones, and it didn't seem too bad. He weathered that storm quite nicely, and it looks like all these Zerglings were easily reproduced thanks to the 5 hatcheries, and soon to be 6. And it looks like all of these Zerglings are going to move up here into towards his opponent's base. And what is Sarens going to do to respond? Looks like he's throwing down another command center, so he's getting ready to expand again. He still has these 3 factories, and I really think he needs a few more production facilities, or he needs to just find a better build, because that just got absolutely demolished. He did toast away all the Zerglings, but he did nothing, absolutely nothing against the Mutalisks because of that magic box, which is why I think having the barracks in the beginning would have been better. Having those Marines, they just absolutely rip through Mutalisks. And it looks like he will throw down 1 barracks. Throwing down a few missile turrets around, and it feels like my computer's lagging. This seems to be moving slowly, and I'm just completely blind, and it seems like he's sending a few Zerglings here, and it looks like they didn't do too much except kill off this SCV that was building the command center. And how long will it take for Sarens to actually notice that this is just a a skeleton of a structure? It looks like he's actually put an SCV back on there. Possibly, maybe. I don't know, he clicked on it, but I guess nobody's gonna come and get it. Okay, well, that's just gonna sit there for a little bit. Looks like Madfrog's getting ready to build up for the kill, and centrifugal hooks, which means we have some Bailings somewhere. Yes, he does have a Bailings nest down, so he's expecting tech transition maybe into something a little more sturdy, maybe a few more tanks on the ground or something, as opposed to Hellions, and but we'll see. Looks like these Hellions doing a little bit of scouting. I'm gonna see what's going on. He's gonna notice this this fourth expansion. It's all of these Hellions are gonna be taken down, but pretty valuable information taken no less. I really like what Madfrog's doing. He's not being afraid to throw down spine crawlers, sacrifice drones, put the minerals into defense, and his expanding is just absolutely beautiful. He hasn't even run out at the main yet. His natural's still pretty wealthy, and of course his next two are as well. He's absolutely in control of this game, and it's his game to lose at this point. He doesn't even have anything producing right now. That's how far ahead he is. Looks like he's going to be rolling some Banelings in here, and this could absolutely be the end of the game right here. It looks like all these SCVs are going to roll out because they don't want to take the death, and it looks like the Banelings could have done a little bit more damage, but still very solid damage. The Zerglings are going to get surrounded on this Thor. This Thor is going to go down, but he has an ass ton of Thors over here. Holy crap. What is that? 3, 6, 8 Thors? I think it's just amazing how bad Thors are against Zerglings. It's not even funny how bad they are. It looks like those Zerglings are really sacrificial. It looks like he's going to send in the Mutalisks, and this could definitely end it. Both of these refineries are going to be taken down. Ooh, no, he just lets that one burn. He doesn't take out the other one. Seems that he saw the Thor push coming out, so it looks like he's going to back off here. And looks like he's going to back out, build up just a tad bit more, and get ready to finish off this game. He's actually taking his 5th expansion now, and once that kicks in, I don't see how he can lose this game. There's I'd be shocked at this point if Madfrog went ahead and lost this. I just don't see it being a possibility. We actually have an infestation pit going down, so this is just gonna... we're getting to the point where we just throw down every kind of tech structure and just see what happens. I'm morphing in quite a few Banelings here. 12 Banelings coming in, and ProScan finds the entire army. And just, wow, that's a ton of Mutalisks, a good amount of Banelings. This could just spell disaster. And it seems like Sarens really isn't adapting. He does have, an awesome amount of Thors, but it looks like desperation time is set in, and it seems that he's going to try and secure this gold, but this Overlord's going to see this no problem, and that's going to pretty much spell the end of that. I have a feeling that Madfrog's just going to move in here, decimate this, and it's pretty much going to have to be GG because he's run out in the main of minerals. Ooh, no, Madfrog's actually just going to go right on by this. But he's run out of minerals in the main. His expansion is starting to get mined out. It's still pretty good, but it looks like there's quite a bit of oversaturation here. And it looks like Madfrog's going to move in for the chokehold, choke out, tap out, whatever. Looks like he's just going to move in here and try and end the game. Zergling's coming in. They're going to find this stray Thor, and this Thor stands no chance. Thor, you... Oh my gosh. Hellions are rolling in from the back, and it looks like Madfrog's going to try and get a little bit more favorable position. These Banelings are going to go ahead and just roll in here, blow up whatever they can. The Thors are just annihilating from the ground, and it looks like the Mutalisks are going to just try and take out whatever they can, but if he magic boxes these over the Thors, there's no way the Thors should be able to keep up. Looks like he's just trying to snipe supply depots at this point, and a little bit of micro here, trying to move out of the way. He snipes out the command center. Don't really know how much good that was. I mean, I guess that does mean he has to build another one should he want to expand, but he's already supply blocked Sarens here, and with a lot of good damage done, he's just going to go ahead and send his Mutalisks out of the way. Zerglings are going to just sit here and get toasted, and Sarens has to be feeling pretty crappy right now. It looks like the Mutalisks are going to move in here to the gold, and if this gets taken out, this is absolutely over. And it looks like they're just going to set up. Should be burned down quite quickly. Sarens really doesn't have much else to go on here, and I really don't know what he can do to try and save this. And Mutas are just going to back out, and there it goes. Saren calls GG, and that's the end of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!